Before the dawn breaks open, I'm glued to that screen. Tickers flashing, neon dreams in shades of red and green. My heart's in lockstep with the market's rise and fall. I've got orders standing by, waiting for the call. The charts are whispering patterns only I can discern. Candlesticks tell a story of profit and return. Will this contract take me higher? Will the bulls charge ahead? Or will I bail too late when the bears strike with dread? I'm day trading the futures, surfing waves on the line, riding margins of moments and fractions of time. With every tick of the clock, I'm leaning in for the score. Yeah, I'm chasing that lightning strike, hungry for more. From the S&P to the grains to the oils in the seed, I'm a lone wolf at the terminal, daring fate to agree. A scalper's heart beating fast, two eyes fixed on the prize. Breathing in adrenaline, my focus never dies. I'm searching through liquidity, looking for a break, building up positions that the timid won't take. Stop loss at the ready, I've got my guard in place, because in this battlefield you never know what you'll face. I'm day trading the futures, dancing on a wire, hedging faith against fear, fueled by inner fire. Just one good run from glory, but so close to despair. In that razor's edge arena, I'm a warrior aware. Every second can shape my fortune, can carve out my day. A symphony of data points guides the price I'll pay. Win or lose, I'm still here, strategy in hand, because tomorrow's another sun.
Good morning.
Another chance to stand.
Good morning.
I'm day trading
Happy
the
Tuesday.
We were in this long.
feeling each ebb and flow.
I was in it right
Saw
here.
it.
And this candle right here got my break even. And my TP was right here at this high. And it would have smashed it.
The clock may close the session, but the story never ends.
A lot of wicks, man.
You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You don't go break even, it'll turn around on you. You do go break even, it'll wick you and go where you want it to go.
Be back before the day
Ah.
full of spirit and
Now let's see what things have to come for us.
in the shadows of the city where the lights don't shine.
Looks like an Elliott wave, he says.
Dreaming, reaching for the sky. Mama works the midnight shift. Papa's gone
Oh, dang.
away.
A little early to
Children hold their hopes tight, praying for
decide that.
a day. Whispers in the alleyways, stories left untold, but within their eyes a fire starts to unfold. Break the chains, let your spirit soar.
I'm trading Elliott waves. I like to see the C wave rejected.
Found a video on YouTube, a voice
We just tapped into this 45 from the drop yesterday that we waited all day for and couldn't trade. It just mitigating it. There's an order block sitting there. This could be an RTS. I cannot believe we were in this and got wicked at break even. Oh, that was fucking. Yeah, it just took out that 45. Almost to the middle of yesterday's 15-minute range. Oh, I love this sheer rejection of that. That would be good. Because that means this is going to drop. Drop. We just took out London's high. Took out London's low at pre-market. Asia low is intact. We just took out Asia's high and London's high at the same time. I would expect a nice retracement. Gotta be some. We're just sitting there ready to just jack this back now a little bit. And bounce off this 45 here. Yeah, 9 o'clock one. Do something. Damn, man, I had half of it set to close at a 2-1 and the other half set to close at a 3-1. This would have been a fucking killer trade right here. We hadn't gotten stopped. Break even. Oh my God. Hit it yet. I was gonna win on the one brick.
Marked his hands out in the sun, chasing the clock till the day is done. Sweat on my brow, dirt on my face, but I knew deep down I need a change of pace. Trading hours for dollars, it wasn't enough. Life was a grind and the work was tough, but I found a way. Learn the markets flow. With every candle my future starts to grow. I've been breaking my back, but I found the key. Trading the charts to set me
This is
free.
interesting.
Building a path for life that's strong, a legacy my kids will carry on. From hands in the dirt to hands on the charts, I learned the skills to make a new start. With every trade I'm breaking the chains, building the future, easing the pain. I pass it down, show them the way, so they can have more than I did one day. From hands in the dirt to minds that are free, I'm trading the future for my family. The whistle blows, the shift's complete, but I'm not done, I refuse defeat. I study the markets, I learn the grind, building a life that'll stand the test of time. No more just working to get by, I found a way to touch the sky, teaching my kids the lessons I've gained, so they can rise above the strain. I've been breaking my back, but I found the key. Trading the charts to set me free.
This is pushing right up to the main trend.
A legacy my kids will carry on. From hands in the dirt to hands on the charts,
I wonder if this is a trap.
make a new start. With every trade I'm breaking the chains, building the future, easing the pain. I pass it down, show them the way, so they can have more than I did one day. From hands in the dirt to minds that are free, I'm trading the future for my family.
Main trend would goes to the high day too.
But I'm not done, I refuse defeat. I study the markets, I learn the grind, building the life that'll stand the test.
Alright, we just got into that 45
To get by, I found a
just
way
now.
to touch the
What
sky.
happens here?
Teaching my kids the lessons I've gained, so they can rise above the fray. I'm breaking my back.
The 945 is unmitigated, so this is setting up, but we need to get out of the orb and come back down.
Life is strong, a legacy my
Definitely
kids will
need that to
carry
happen.
on. From hands in the dirt to hands on the charts, I learn the skills to make a new start. With every trade I'm breaking the chains, building the future.
So the top of this 45 zone is the middle of yesterday's orb. I mean exactly. The top of this one is exactly lined up with yesterday's orb. I wonder if this is a trap. It's a tarp.
Building a life that'll stand the test of time. No more just working till the sun goes down. I'm paving the road, I'm turning around. From hands in the dirt to hands on the screen, building a life where we live the dream.
That can't be a coinkydink. The dots. The air.
You don't think so?
I mean, do you believe in coincidences?
Not
I
in this
don't.
particular case.
I don't. Nope. The 45-minute end cap zone on top is literally lined up to the middle of yesterday's orb to the tick. And we're approaching the main trend up. We're underneath it right now. So, I think this is a huge
Yeah.
crap. Yep. So even if we come back down and bounce off of this, which would be our setup, let's see what a 2-to-1 would look like. Oh yeah, that's possible. It wouldn't even come back up over the high. See that? Bounce up, really trap them, and then crash. Here's our breakout of the orb. There we go. Let's see what happens here. I want to see like a nice round exit and entrance back in and bounce off. I don't want to see none of this freaking neat shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, give you time to think about it before you.
Well, it's not even that. This is not normal market flow. This is orders being
Yes.
slammed in. It's
Wait.
yeah. It's an iceberg or it's something where they're just saying no, you're not going higher. So if you see that, just slams down into it, more than likely it's probably not going to go back up. It might do some fuckery with you and get you to think it's going to go back up, but most of the time it's not. But you get that nice round, you know what I mean? That is market flow. That's order flow. That's just natural order of things.
That's aggressors taking the limit orders, right?
Yeah. That's aggressive selling. So that's a bad sign. If at that point I would be looking for this, right?
Yeah. Just plummet.
Yeah. Or even it does this, and then it slowly, you know what I mean? Like it does its nice wave back up. Just want to see a nice wave. Give me a wave. We have not closed over the 50% of this end cap yet. There has been no closures over this.
Tomorrow's futures beckon. I'll stand where profits flow. The breakout hunter returns, ever hungry to grow.
Somebody is holding it. Let's see who wins. It's the Bulls versus the Bears. And the way the beacon line is starting to curve, I'm thinking that the Bears are about to win. But let's find out. Maybe not. I'm up to hit 146. Ooh, that would be over.
Dance in the trade. Wake up at dawn, no sleep in my eyes. Wrinkle block stacking, I'm chasing the highs.
Need a good 300 point win today.
They said I'd lose, but
That's what I need.
the lines and paid my dues. PL swinging, it's a battle each
I think we all like a good 300-point win.
Yeah. I mean, come on, man. It ain't asking for much. Yeah, I mean, just like, you know, just keep coming.
Somewhere.
There we go. We got all this down here. It wants to come and touch and this. And man, I was looking at the monthly zones. Look at the end caps on them bad boys. If this thing decides to dump, it's got a long ways to go. Because there's a bunch of orders down there that haven't been filled.
But I hold my ground.
The monthly zone's cool. It'll literally show you long-term bias. Like, what are we doing? Are we ranging or are we trending?
The market's my ally, my loss is my friend. Screens glowing like the Vegas.
Here you set your highs and lows and go.
It's earned through nights, countless hours. The
Be really good for
every tick closer.
trading. Okay, so we are rejecting top of the orb here. We still have no close over midline. These candles closing here soon. There's our close. Check out what our 5-minute looks like here. And I'll look at the 4-hour real quick. Oh, they could just, I mean, look at this, man. They could rock everybody's world right now.
They're just throwing out one more piece of cheese for the real greedy people.
Look at this, though. Let's get the true trend here.
Trading my passion, my purpose is clear. The Hunters Club rises, our anthem ignites. We're breaking the market, we own the night.
Look at that 4 hours rejecting the middle line too. Of that 45-minute zone. We shall see. Oh, we got to close over it on a 2-minute. If we could get a nice bull flag off of this, we could scout this right out of here. But look at that aggressive. Yeah, it's right there. So typically when you see a 45 like this break free from a 2-hour zone, you're going to see price tap into the 2 hour and then reject most of the time if it's actually bullish. That's one of Miller's entries. So it looks like this. It'll break out like it does here. It'll come back down and it'll eventually tap and then go. Right? So we might be looking at that right here. Here's our zone here is lined up with our 45-minute end cap. So it's a possibility that's what's happening. But this is kind of aggressively dropping. Kind of. We'll see how it actually looks when it gets down there. Definitely looks aggressive on the 5-minute. Hey, Sabrina, hey, did you see my message I sent you?
I did. I had to take my son to his little test,
okay.
but yeah, I did. I was running the newest Ninja Trader, like the latest update.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't resolve until I reverted back to the old the previous download.
Right, I sent that to Lumens. They said that it might still work on the previous one. Try it on a demo. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe the new Ninja Trader update is
Yeah, it's real glitchy. I've had so many issues with it freezing, and I had to shut it down and start it back up, or it's been real glitchy.
All right.
But yeah, I'll do that. Because I had the output open. Right now, it's not connecting. But I wonder if I need to reinstall the files since I had the previous version now.
Sure.
Oh yeah, because the folder, yeah, it might have a different. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna reinstall the files.
Waking up with
The
But yeah, I've
hunger,
5
noticed
minute.
the previous version is way more stable.
the charts are calling softly. Their whispers through
Tell Ninja Trader to get their shit together.
Right.
confirmations on the screen I scan. From breakouts into freedom, this is where I'll stand. I've seen the losses paint their lessons on my mind. I felt the fear of failing, still I press rewind. There's gold in these moments, hidden between the lines. My heart beats with the tickers, chasing brighter signs. I'm day trading dreams into profits, turning doubts into gains, breaking out of these shadows and forging stronger chains. Where each candle's a stepping stone, I'm learning to believe. I'm day trading horizons and I'm ready to achieve. The markets rise and plummet, the tension's in the air. I'll keep my eyes wide open, breathing in the dare. No safety net behind me, but a vision in my soul. Each risk becomes a lesson that helps me reach my goal. Hands steady on the keyboard, reading every sign. Patience like a virtue that stands the test of time. As trends unwind their secrets, I'm rewriting fate. My future.
Yeah, this 5 minute candle is getting knocked way down on the last 30 seconds of it.
Day trading dreams into profits, forging out my own way, finding freedom in the flow of each unpredictable day. The charts are
We don't have any 5 minute closes over
I'm day trading for
previous zone here. Look at that. The 45 zone here. No 5 minute candles is closed over it.
trembles. If the world begins to shake, I'll stand firm on my strategy, with nothing left to break, because I've traded fear for confidence, swapped worry out for pride. I'm charting new horizons since success is by my side. I'm day trading dreams into profits, my spirit never still, breaking out from old mindsets, climbing each daunting hill. When the closing bell
This is meeting
I'll smile and recollect,
our goals here. We are getting our beacon over
with no room for regret.
back on there, and this isn't just a drop per se, so we might actually have ourselves an entry soon. No, I need to see this come back into here. Come back side.
I walk the tracks, my eyes on the prize, mapping out moves, I rise and I strive. With every breakout, I
June trade win.
I make my own way, climb every hill. I built the tools, the
Let's
strategies,
see.
and now I'm here to share the light, teaching the trade, showing the flow, helping you grow so you can glow. Every candle tells a story, every trend is a clue. I walk the path, now I'm guiding you. From highs to lows, we'll break through the noise. Together we'll trade, together
Did
we'll
not
rise.
hit 50. I think my stuff's set to
You find the freedom today. With charts in our hands, we'll
75. Break even at 50.
we're reaching every goal. Follow the signals, trust your skill. With every trade, we climb the hill.
It looks like we're building
Lighting the path,
bullish order block on the
freedom no
top of this orb.
I built the strategies brick by brick. Now I teach you how to make it click. From candlesticks to trends, from pullbacks to breaks. We'll ride the waves, no more mistakes. Step in the zone where knowledge flows. With every lesson learned, your confidence grows. No more guessing, no more fear. I'm right beside you, the way is clear. Every candle tells
getting
a story,
rejected.
every trend is a clue. I've walked the path, now I'm guiding you. From highs to lows, we'll break through the noise. Together we'll trade, together we'll rise. I'm the breakout hunter, carving the way, helping you find the freedom today. With charts in our hands, we'll take control. Together we're reaching every goal. Follow the signals, trust your skill. With every trade we climb
Right.
the hill. I'm the breakout hunter, lighting the path for your financial freedom, no looking back. You hold the power, you got the tools, breaking out of the system, rewriting the rules. No limits, no chains, no clock to wind. We're building a life one trade at a time. I'm the breakout hunter, carving the way, helping you find the freedom today. With charts in our hands, we'll take control. Together we're reaching every goal. Follow the signals, trust your skill. With every trade we climb the hill. I'm the breakout hunter, lighting the path for your financial freedom, no looking back. We're breaking the chains, we're building our fate. The breakout's here now, elevate. You've got the vision, you've got the drive. Let's step in the market, let's come alive.
Wake up to the morning sun, dreams in your eyes. Stuck in the same old routine, reaching for the skies. Bills keep piling up, life's a daily grind. But there's a spark inside you, a path you're meant to find. Scroll through endless feeds, searching for a sign. Then you stumble on a channel where your stars align. Break out, hunter shows the way. Step into the light today. Learn to trade, take control, reach new heights, free your soul. Financial freedom's calling you. Join the journey, start anew. With Breakout Hunter by your side, together we will rise.
Yo,
Shots and graphs and strategies, lessons every day. From the basics to the breakthroughs, guiding every way. Confidence is growing, risks you learn to take. Building up your future, every move you make. No more chains to hold you back. Unlock the doors you lack. Breakout Hunter shows the way. Step into the light today. Learn to trade, take control, reach new heights, free your soul. Financial freedom's calling you. Join the journey, start anew. With Breakout Hunter by your side, together we will rise. Imagine all the lives we change, empowered minds within our range. Sharing wisdom, spreading light, turning darkness into bright. Breakout Hunter shows the way. Step into the light today. Learn to trade, take control, reach new heights, free your soul. Financial freedom's calling.
Not giving us what we want.
Journey start anew. With Breakout Hunter by your side, together we will rise. Together we will rise. Now you stand on solid ground, financial peace you found. Thank the journey, thank the God, with Breakout Hunter by your side. fading light. We're scalping the markets, seizing the day. Eyes shut, we navigate the fray. Hunting with the breakout hunter by our side. In the ebb and flow we confide. Signals flash, the moment's here. In the chaos we see clear. Risk and reward, the endless dance. Fortune favors those who chance. We're scalping the markets, daring and bold. Stories and numbers waiting to be told. Hunting with the breakout hunter's flair. We find our fortune in the open air. Wings like falls, we count our gains. Lessons learned, what's lost and attained. With the dawn, we'll start anew. Scalping markets with a clearer view.
Yo. Yep. I'm not echoing, am I?
No, not that I hear.
Every tick is a battle, every trade a fight. I slay the markets from morning to night. Losses come, but I hold my ground. Learning the lessons, I turn it around. No fear in my mind, I take the fall.
All right, that's good.
Rise even stronger, standing tall. Every setback's a step I take.
Look at all those people that took that break there. Just got wrecked. Trust this shit at all. You see that? See what happened to all those people right there? They took that break on an end cap right here and got wrecked. It hit our main trend. It wicked our main trend underneath it. Yes, it did. Now let's see what it does. That we had red folder news this morning, didn't we? And any significant moves? No, it was not. It was see that news that was yesterday that killed us at 600 ticks. It was an orange folder. Never pay attention to orange folders. Yesterday they just said today was orange folder news. Nothing. We do have red news tomorrow. We have retail sales. And oh god, Palo speaking at 1:30. And unemployment on Thursday. Nothing Friday. One of the FOMC members speak at 11. That's what happened yesterday. We'll have to pay attention to those people's from now on, I guess. Because they got a sell signal off of the Renko charts right here. We're just gonna wait on our setup here because this is there's obviously something going on right here. We don't need to be involved in it. If we get a rejection here, we'll go long. If it doesn't, we'll go short. We do have a 2-hour end cap sitting right underneath this 45 too, and we've had no retracement since this 45. Oh, see, look at that. Look at that right there. Yep. Yep. Man, you guys need to make these end caps gospel. I'm telling you, gospel.
High volume spikes, prices on the go. Levels are breaking, I'm in the flow. Support and resistance, I play it right. Breakouts coming, this is my fight. I ride the trend, no fear, no doubt. Know when to enter, when to get out. From the futures to stocks, I'm locked in tight. When I catch a breakout, it's pure delight. I'm the breakout hunter, watch me run. Catching those breakout trades begun. When the market moves, I move faster. I'm the breakout hunter, watch me run. Catching those
That's that aggressive shit I was saying I didn't like. This ain't a smooth, well, kinda like, and then just to finish it out real fast. All right, we're in our 945 end cap. Let's see what happens to it. We're gonna use the beacon line to determine shit here. We're not using price action. And this is some serious FU to all these buyers right now. Okay, they blew through 45. Like, holy shit. Let's see what it does on this 2 hour. Wow. Guys, there is no entry here. If you enter on shorts like this, you are gambling your ass off. Go to the casino. You'll have a better time.
Free drinks.
Yep. Might even catch a show.
That's right.
There is no entry. Look at this 5-minute candle, dude. Fucking thing is huge.
So, for an entry, you would look for a retracement, or
I'm gonna look for a breakdown and a retest of this 2 hour if this keeps dropping.
gotcha.
Or even this 45. One of them are gonna hold. One's gonna take. You know what I mean? Like it's they can't just crash it forever. They got to get orders in to keep selling to. So one of these zones somewhere is gonna go, oh, okay, retracement, and then we'll get a rejection of it, or it'll blow through it again. So you just got to be patient. They could just be sweeping high and lows, and if they do that, this is literally another Monday.
Wait until 3:45 and catch the downtrend.
I can't believe that shit yesterday, dude. Waited all day, and I'm like, and then I got some of it, but I had to scalp it because I only had like 6 minutes left to trade. But I wanted to buy, I wanted to sell and hold that. Knew it was going to do it. Fix. Wait till the end of the day. We're getting a break. No, we're not closing below the orb on the 5 minute. We got 3 minutes left and it's pushing. So the first light beacon called this out though. Full 700 ticks. Even the close. Isn't that crazy? Look at them. Look at them right there. Damn. Maybe you should just enter all these. But got it set on a 10 block right now, just kind of watching it and seeing how it reacts live. Now, when something like this happens, you can still draw out the old end cap like that and use it as levels and watch what the beacon does, because they might have just been a huge sweep and it might still reject it and push up. You never know. You'll never know. No, this doesn't. We don't need this anymore.
I'm the breakout hunter, paving my own way, building up my strategies of games to play. I study the charts, I write the code. With every trade I take, I lighten the load. Indicators flash, I'm ahead of the curve. Helping others rise, that's the passion I serve. Financial freedom, it's not just a dream. I'm showing you the ropes, you're part of my team. Learn the rules, break the mold. Together we'll ride when fortunes unfold. Trust the process, trust your grind. The breakout's where we'll redefine. I'm the breakout hunter, teaching you the game, showing you the moves to rise and claim. With strategies tight and visions clear, financial freedom's drawing near. I blaze the trail, now take my hand. Let's make our mark across this land. I'm the breakout hunter, guiding the way to live on your terms every single day. I've been where you are, searching for a spark. Now I light the way when the markets are dark. From candles to red go, from VDOP to MA. I'm showing how to profit and play. We don't follow the herd, we write our own script. We master the trends and let them drift. Step by step, you'll learn the grind.
They do sell this off where they sell it to. Got a pivot at 694.
Together we'll ride when fortunes unfold.
Got a couple. We got mitigated 45, mitigated 2 hour. Orb at 560. Oh, we got lots of targets. They said. Looks like a 5 minutes dojing out. Starting to look like a sub. Beacon is now just touching the 45 on 2 minutes.
Is a step you take toward a life you control. The future you'll make, no more 9 to 5. No more fears, just you in the market, no puppeteers. I'm the breakout hunter.
Got a sell signal on.
The moves to rise and claim. With strategies tight and visions clear.
And this is our weekly zone we're inside of right now.
Let's make our mark across this land. I'm the breakout hunter, guiding the way to live on your terms every single day. Together we rise, the path is set.
And we had a hard rejection of our main trend.
The breakout's yours. Now
Yeah, this might end up just dumping.
breaking barriers every day. Early dawn screen lights the room, fingers on the keys. Analyzing charts and patterns, searching for guarantees. I'm chasing candles, red or green, they dance before my eyes. A profit line on the horizon, I'm learning how to rise. Whispers in my head, keep faith, stay strong, don't fold. There's treasure in the trends, I'm digging deep for gold. I fight the doubt inside me, push fear to the side, one trade at a time.
I really want to sell this, but being right next to this 45 zone here is kind of scary. They're sweeping what it would look like. You're back under the pivot again.
On these digital frontiers, I'll carve a place at last. I'm day trading my tomorrow, leaving
The stop loss would have to be right there.
the market's pulse is racing. Seconds define my fate.
There's a 2 hour zone. What?
Data and indiscipline.
Wait, is the 2 hour under the 45? If that's the case, this is just a big pull. No. We're gonna find out right here.
Lines of code and candle weights, they guide me through the storm. My mind's a compass steady, staying calm is my new norm. No panic when the waves crash, I surf them with
Yeah, everybody bought this bull flag breaking out of the orb right here. See that? And then, boom. It was used to sell into.
Breaking out is bliss. I'm breaking out to freedom. The screen's my guiding star. From struggle into triumph, I know just who I am. On these digital frontiers, I'll shine through every test. I'm day trading into success. Forever onward I invest. Started in the red, now I'm chasing green. Day by day, I'm living the dream. Charts don't lie, they show the truth. Futures market made me bulletproof. They called it a gamble, they said I'd fall, but I saw my future through a glowing wall. Candles burn bright, the patterns speak. Every tick is a chance to climb's not weak. Late nights grinding, no time to lose. Betting on myself, I'm paying my dues.
It was our 10:30 zone.
The odds were steep, but now I'm trading while they're fast asleep. From rags to riches, I charted my way. Turned dust into gold, traded night into day. Riding the waves, I'm breaking the mold. This market's my kingdom, my story is told. From rags to riches, the numbers don't lie. I rose from the bottom, now I'm touching the sky. Risk and reward, it's all in the spin. Crown me the trader.
Let's see. If it rejects this, it's definitely going down.
Oh, I watched the ticks rise, I felt the pain, but I kept my cool through loss and gain. Risk defined, I played it smart. Each move I make is a work of art. No crystal ball, just logic and skill. I'm bending the market to match my will. The screen's my canvas, the trend's my muse. I'm the future in motion, I never lose. Every line's a lesson, every chart's a clue. I've got the blueprint, I know what to do. The past was a struggle, but now it's clear. I'm chasing the future, I'm shifting the gear. From rags to riches, I charted my way. Turned dust into gold, traded night into day. Riding the waves, I'm breaking the mold. This market's
Rankos are showing double bottoms.
story is told. From rags to riches, the numbers don't lie. I rose from the bottom, now I'm touching the sky. Risk and reward, it's all in the spin. Crown me the trader, the market king wins. I've felt the fear, I've seen the storm, but pressure's the fire where diamonds are born. The charts keep moving, the ticks don't rest. In the game of futures, I'm passing the test. Win or lose, I keep my stride. The market's my battleground, I'm alive. Every contract signed, every profit gain. It's all about the hustle, no love for the take. From rags to riches, I charted my way. Turned dust into gold, traded night into day. Riding the waves, I'm breaking the mold. This market's my kingdom, my story is told. From rags to riches, the numbers don't lie. I rose from the
And here we go. What's it gonna do?
in the sky. Risk and reward, it's all in the spin. Crown me the trader, the market king wins. I started with nothing, just a vision and grit. Now I run the market, I never quit. From rags to riches, I've earned my throne in the world. I'm the breakout hunter, yeah, I play the game. Chasing the charts while others stay the same. I make my own rules, I build my own way. Trading in the shadows, I never stray. Crafting strategies, my mind's a machine. Indicators fine-tuned, precision and clean. From Rango to V-Dub, all my systems aligned. High probability, I own this grind. I don't follow the crowd, I ride the wave. Turning the market into my trade. Through the highs and the lows, I hold my stance. Every breakout's my chance to dance. I'm the breakout hunter, no fear in my eyes. I soar with the eagles, aiming for the skies. With charts as my compass and grit as my guide. I hunt the breakouts, no need to hide.
Oh, this looks like they're just sweeping the whole thing. Sweep the top and bottom.
I'm the breakout hunter, blazing my way. In the heat of the trade, that's where I'll stay. 2 years in the making, I've sharpened my blade. Thousands of hours, now the future's laid. I see the setups before
And it's why we have our rules.
of the clock, my target's clear. Through futures and volume, I navigate fast. I know the game, and I'm built to last. Others may follow, but I'm in the lead. A hunter by nature, success guaranteed. I don't follow the crowd, I ride the wave. Turning the market into my trade. Through the highs and the lows, I hold my stance. Every breakout's my chance to dance. I'm the breakout hunter, no fear in my eyes. I soar with the eagles, aiming for the skies. With charts as my compass and grit as my guide. I hunt the breakouts, no need to hide. I forge my own path, make my own trends. In the world of the markets, I never bend. I'm the breakout hunter, blazing my way. In the heat of the trade, that's where I'll stay. In the moments of silence before the storm, I'm ready to strike, my instincts reborn. Every move calculated, no second guess. I'm the hunter of trends, I only progress. I'm the breakout hunter, no fear in my eyes. I soar with the eagles, aiming for the skies. With charts as my compass and grit as my guide. I hunt the breakouts, no need to hide. I forge my own path, make my own trends. In the world of the markets, I never bend. I'm the breakout hunter, blazing my way. In the heat of the trade, that's where I'll stay. torn, every move calculated, no second guess. I'm the hunter of trends, I only progress. I'm the breakout hunter, no fear in my eyes. I soar with the eagles, aiming for the skies. With charts as my compass and gray as my guide. I hunt the breakouts, no need to hide. I forge my own path, make my own trends. In the world of the markets, I never bend. I'm the breakout hunter, blazing my way. In the heat of the trade, that's where I'll stay.
Let's see, I think we might actually have an entry. Well, this is so exciting right now. Holy shit, I'll tell you what.
Well, with the patience that we develop, we'll all be better people.
Yeah.
Wake up to the morning sun, dreams in your eyes. Stuck in the same old routine, reaching for the skies. Bills keep piling up, life's a daily grind. But there's a spark inside you, a path you're meant to find. Scroll through endless feeds, searching for a sign. Then you stumble on a channel where your stars align. Break out, hunt to show the way. Step
And would you look at that? They're all over the place this morning.
That's crazy. And unfortunately, I need to go get ready for a road trip.
Oof.
So, happy
Fun.
hunting, sir, and everyone. Good luck
Yeah.
out there.
Have fun driving, man.
Thanks. Talk to you later.
Yeah. These signals will definitely get you 100 ticks though. Right here. Every one of them except this one right here. Got you 100 ticks. At least minimum. Hmm. What's you gotta do, Eric? What? Tell me. Whoa! Look at that. Oh, there. Just a casual 400 tick drop instantly. Yep. World's going is
One right now, I can't tell you what it's going to do because I don't know either. It's kind of some heavy wicks here.
yeah, that was 400 ticks instantly out of nowhere. Oh, we'll just do what we do. We'll just wait for a break of the orb and come back in and look at this.
I think if it gets up and on top of like right now where it is, it could run up. But right now, this is where it's stuck in its little zone right now. So it's tough to say if it's going to go up or down. You know.
Yep. It is all over the place, and there's nothing we can do about it. Just sit here and watch it and wait. Hopefully we get one good trade and it'll just be done. That's the plan.
When I look at the 4 hour, it does look like it potentially is going to want to shoot up, but it did go up and then come retrace. You know what I mean? So I think there's more upside target, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. Well, it is almost 11. I will not be entertaining scalps after 11. I will entertain a bounce off of a zone after it leaves this orb. The sell signals on the Renko 10s, you go into a little bit of drawdown, but they will hit 80 to 100 ticks almost every single time that these things print using a 10 block. I go down to a 5. The favorite is 5. But 10 will give you some good stuff too. The 5's pretty much hit too. You will get some. But the 10s are more reliable.
I almost think it's gonna hit that pivot again and then shoot back up, but I could be, you know.
Boy, it wicked the shit out of the pivot on the 5 minute. It just went into it and
No, I know. Well, it got close to it, I think. I don't think it hit it this time, but yeah.
if this 5 minute candle can close over the middle of the orb, then it might have some upside. But oh, here we go. 16 seconds. See if we get a close over the orb. Midline.
If it closes over was that 0.48?
28.
Can't 28? Yeah, I think you'd have upside.
It closed over it. It closed
Barely,
over it.
though.
It did though. It did it. It did it. Oh, look what they're doing. You fuckers. Yeah. Our safest bet is to wait for orb break, if it ever happens, and then get in on a bounce off of one of the zones. And this is the trap they put us in yesterday. If you remember, we got swept high and low. Then we got one huge wicked candle for some weird damn reason, and look, it just did again exactly the same thing. And it finally broke, came back, and did what we wanted it to do. They've already wiped out 9:45, 10:30 zones. You still have a clean 9 a.m. zone.
Yesterday was a smooth flow like what we're having right now at the moment. You know what I mean? Just like a flow. And then out of the blue, it was just like, boom.
Yeah.
You know, like you're going along, you're creeping up, and then I was like, or creeping down, I think, and then it just shot up like a rocket.
Yeah. And then here was our rejection at 312. Actually got a sell signal right here at 352. But you can't trade it. Can't trade it.
Just bounced off that VWAP.
Yeah, they're definitely building positions. Definitely building positions for something. For tomorrow's news, something. They're doing them peoples, man. They're just building them positions for something. That's what's going on right now. Building positions.
Yeah, I agree, because this thing's been sideways. I mean, it's been sideways if you look at the hour stuff for the most part, and then if you look at even shorter, it's been sideways, man. So yeah.
Here's my 4 hour.
Well, originally I thought with the 4 hour, right, is you were building a pennant there, right? You got your huge thing up, you got your line down, and then your triangle there, right? So thinking that it has huge upside. That was my observation, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. For the past like 3 weeks, it's been nuts.
I'm only taking the A+ setups from now on. I'm not having a red week again. If I only get 3 trades this week, that's all I get. I'm not fucking with these pumpers anymore. Nope. If it don't do what I want it to do, I'm not doing shit. Yesterday barely skated by out of being just full-blown red. And that was because I caught that scalp at the end of the day. This right here. But this was our rejection of the 45 inside the orb right here. And it happened at 3:14 p.m. And then I ended up scalping down 100 ticks with a mini. Or maybe more, I can't remember.
I think you did a little more than that, because that would have been a lot for one mini, you
No. We just sweep the high, sweep the low. Now we're sweeping inside the range. See that? Swept outside the high, outside the low. It sweeps up, right? Sweeps up, sweeps down, and now we're just consolidating again. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's turn on our nifty contraction and expansion tool here. Well, we'll use that more. Thing is awesome. There we go. Let's find our zones here. Oh, look at, we have a line right here. See that? Boom. And look at what price is respecting. This expansion line right here. It's wicking the shit out of it. I think we're gonna go up. Unless we get a new. This is gonna create an expansion zone right here. It already has. Let me find it. No, it hasn't. Not yet. But we can find a one for the beginning of the session. Let's see. Right here. That's it right there. No, it's not.
What's that? What's that? Put a limit order there for buy.
It's what, right here? Yeah. You don't know.
Oh no, it's a thought. You know, we're not far off from it. Comes back down.
We've got our order block
Seems
here.
like it's one of those things where it's like a wick thing, you know, because we've had a couple wicks hitting there and then we're tracing back up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It might be. I don't know.
I don't think it's going to come lower
What's that
than this.
number? Let me look. What's that number again? I can't see it too well on my screen. On your screen.
You're looking at 964.75. The zone's right here. For the contraction.
That bottom number that we were just talking about. That's 18 what? Or 19
Oh,
what?
you're talking about this zone?
Yeah, both.
Oh, okay. 18,900.
So that's basically the same as where it just hit VWAP. When it came down like that. Hit VWAP and it bounced off of it. About
Yeah, it wicked down to 925.50.
4 minutes ago. Yeah, about 4 minutes ago.
We have a contraction right here, right before the open, and it looks like it's following it because it hasn't dropped below it. So where did you go? I found you a second ago. Here it is. Here's a contraction right there. It's been respecting the expansion line.
Yeah, it's kind of like where I was going with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But if it doesn't trend off of here up, it's going to come down below this. We could find our higher time frame contraction. Let's see. 5 minutes. Let's find you. Look at that right there. Literally wicking it right there. Let's do this manually. So that's the lower high, lower low right there by just a tick. And that's in the same spot I've already drawn it. So that's probably right.
Well, you could put a limit there, and you know, if it wicks and hits it, right? But you know, to buy, but your call.
Yeah, I want to see it leave the orb first. Matter of fact, just to stop me from doing anything stupid, set alerts here.
There you go. I gotta run to another meeting, but good chatting.
And I'm doing nothing until price leaves. Nothing. I do nothing. I'm actually gonna go cook breakfast. I'll be right back.
Wake up at dawn, I'm ready to play. Charts are alive, it's another trade day. Fingers on the keys, eyes on the screen, waiting for the breakout. You know what I mean? I've spent my time, I've paid my dues. Now I catch those moves, no time to lose. I'm the breakout hunter, in the zone. Finding those profits, taking them home. I'm the breakout hunter, watch me run. Catching those breakout trades begun. When the market moves, I move faster. I'm in control, I'm the master. Price action's my game, I don't miss. Breakout solid, feel that bliss. I'm the breakout hunter, on the rise. Stacking those wins, no compromise. High volume spikes, prices on the go. Levels are breaking, I'm in the flow. Support and resistance, I play it right. Breakouts coming, this is my fight. I ride the trend, no fear, no doubt. Know when to enter, when to get out. From the futures to stocks, I'm locked in tight. When I catch a breakout, it's pure delight. I'm the breakout hunter, watch me run. Catching those breakout trades begun. When the market moves, I move faster. I'm the breakout hunter, watch me run. Catching those breakouts, trades begun. When the market moves, I move faster. Breakout hunter, watch me run. Catching those breakouts, trades begun. When the market moves, I move faster. Wake up at dawn, I'm ready to play. Charts are alive, it's another trade day. Fingers on the keys, eyes on the screen, waiting for that breakout. You know what I mean? The morning light leaks in, flickering across my screen. I sit poised and ready, daring fate to intervene. Futures dancing in my vision, crude grains and the S&P. I'm whispering to the market, show your hand to me. From patterns etched in data, I draw my line in the sand. I hunt the spark of movement, the signal I understand. When price bars break their chains, unleashing hidden might. I'm there to seize that moment, to claim the golden light. I'm the breakout hunter, forging trades with iron nerve. In the surge and chaos, I find the rhythm I deserve. A member of the Hunters Club, I stand beside my peers. We ride the waves of markets, turning risk into cheers. No room for faint of heart, no shelter from the storm. field of candles never fails to transform. Volatility's a language I learn it line by line, seeking that sweet release from ranges that confine. Stop loss at the ready, I protect the ground I've gained. I'll never chase a phantom, each move is preordained. My crew, the Hunters Club, knows how the story goes. We watch for shifting currents where hidden profit flows. I'm the breakout hunter, harnessing the break of day. With charts and conviction, I carve my chosen way. Among the Hunters Club, I find that special bond. We move as one through markets far and yet beyond. In the hush before the rush, I feel the tension grow. I've studied all the patterns, the places price may go. And when the line is severed, the trade set free to soar. I strike with swift precision, then wait and watch for more. I'm the breakout hunter, my legacy unfolds. Through lightning trades and cunning, I mine the market's gold. Within the Hunters Club, the chase of purest thrill. Searching for that break again, empowered by my skill. As trading hours fade away, I tally up my scars. A student of the scoreboard, guided by the stars. Tomorrow's futures beckon, I'll stand where profits flow. The breakout hunter returns, ever hungry to grow. Early dawn screen lights the room, fingers on the keys. Analyzing charts and patterns, searching for guarantees. I'm chasing candles, red or green, they dance before my eyes. A profit line on the horizon, I'm learning how to rise. Whispers in my head, keep faith, stay strong, don't fold. There's treasure in the trends, I'm digging deep for gold. I fight the doubt inside me, push fear to the side. One trade at a time, I'm ready for the ride. I'm breaking out to freedom, catching lightning on the screen, turning risk into reward, living out my dream. On these digital frontiers, I'll carve a place at last. I'm day trading my tomorrow, leaving my shadows in the past. The market's pulse is racing, seconds define my fate. In data and in discipline, I find my soul's escape. I've seen the losses teach me more than wins could ever say. The path to independence, I walk it trade by trade. Lines of code and candle wicks, they guide me through the storm. My mind's a compass steady, staying calm is my new norm. the breakout hunter, paving my own way, building up my strategies of games to play. I study the charts, I write the code. With every trade I take, I lighten the load. Indicators flash, I'm ahead of the curve. Helping others rise, that's the passion I serve. Financial freedom, it's not just a dream. I'm showing you the ropes, you're part of my team. Learn the rules, break the mold. Together we'll ride when fortunes unfold. Trust the process, trust your grind. The breakout's where we'll redefine. I'm the breakout hunter, teaching you the game, showing you the moves to rise and claim. With strategies tight and visions clear, financial freedom's drawing near. I blaze the trail, now take my hand. Let's make our mark across this land. I'm the breakout hunter, guiding your way to live on your terms every single day. I've been where you are, searching for a spark. Now I light the way when the markets are dark. From candles to Renko, from VDOP to MA, I'm showing how to profit and play. We don't follow the herd, we write our own script. We master the trends and let them drift. Step by step, you learn the grind, until the breakout's yours to find. Learn the rules, break the mold. Together we'll ride when fortunes unfold. Trust the process, trust your grind. The breakout's where we'll redefine. I'm the breakout hunter, teaching you the game, showing you the moves to rise and claim. With strategies tight and visions clear, financial freedom's drawing near. I blaze the trail, now take my hand. Let's make our mark across this land. I'm the breakout hunter, guiding your way to live on your terms every single day. Every lesson learned is a step you take toward a life you control. The future you'll make, no more 9 to 5, no more fears, just you in the market, no puppeteers. I'm the breakout hunter, teaching you the game, showing you the moves to rise and claim. With strategies tight and visions clear, financial freedom's drawing near. I blaze the trail, now take my hand. Let's make our mark across this land. I'm the breakout hunter, guiding your way to live on your terms every single day. Together we rise, the path is set. You'll never look back, no room for regret. The breakout's yours, now lead the way. We're breaking barriers every day. Started in the red, now I'm chasing green. Day by day, I'm living the dream. Charts don't lie, they show the truth. Futures market made me bulletproof. They called it a gamble, they said I'd fall, but I saw my future through a glowing wall. Candles burn bright, the patterns speak. Every tick is a chance to close.
Man, look at this mess. Oh, God. Oh.
The brokers laughed, the odds were steep, but now I'm trading while they're fast asleep. From rags to riches, I charted my way. Turned dust into gold, traded night into day. Riding the waves, I'm breaking the mold. This market's my kingdom, my story is told. From rags to riches, the numbers don't lie. I rose from the bottom, now I'm touching the sky. Risk and reward, it's all in the spin. Crown me the trader, the market king wins.
Come on, Mr. Pricey Price.
Pain, but I kept my cool through loss and gain. Risk defined, I played it smart. Each move I make is a work of art. No crystal ball, just logic and skill. I'm bending the market to match my will. The screen's my canvas, the trend.
All right, I'll be back.
I'm the future
He's
of
not
motion.
left yet.
Never lose. Every line's a lesson, every chart's a clue. I've got the blueprint, I know what to do. The past was a struggle, but now it's clear. I'm chasing the future, I'm shifting the gear. From rags to riches, I charted my way. Turned dust into gold, traded night into day. Riding the waves, I'm breaking the mold. This market's my kingdom. moving, the ticks don't rest. In the game of futures, I'm passing the test. Win or lose, I keep my stride. The market's my battleground, I'm alive. Every contract signed, every profit gain. It's all about the hustle, no love for the chain. From rags to riches, I charted my way. Turned dust into gold, traded night into day. Riding the waves, I'm breaking the mold. This market's my kingdom, my story is told. From rags to riches, the numbers don't lie. I rose from the bottom, now I'm touching the sky. Risk and reward, it's all in the spin. Crown me the trader, the market king wins. I started with nothing, just a vision and grit. Now I run the market, I never quit. From rags to riches, I earned my throne in the world. Started with nothing, just a dream in my hand. Charts and candles, I took a stand. Futures market where legends are made. Risk and reward, I dance in the trade. Wake up at dawn, no sleep in my eyes. Wrinkle block stacking, I'm chasing the highs. They said it's a gamble, they said I'd lose, but I studied the lines and paid my dues. PL swinging, it's a battle each day, but I'm locked in the zone, let the music play. From margin calls to momentum streaks, now my account's talking, yeah, it speaks. From rags to riches, I'm breaking the chains, turning losses to lessons, riding through the pain. Scalping the noise, I'm riding my fate. One trade at a time, I'm building the gate. From rags to riches, the future's so clear. Dollar signs singing as the profits appear. Hunter of breakouts, the market's my stage. I'm the king of this game, unleashing the rage. FOMO whispers, but I hold my ground. Discipline sharp, I don't mess around. Volume spikes, I'm ahead of the trend. The market's my ally, my loss is my friend. Screens glowing like the Vegas lights, but this ain't luck, it's earned through nights. Countless hours, the grind is raw. Every tick closer to the life I saw. Blood, sweat, charts, it's the trader's creed. Patience and timing, that's all I need. No shortcuts here, I'm playing it smart. The futures I trade reflect my heart. From rags to riches, I'm breaking the chains, turning losses to lessons, riding through the pain. Scalping the noise, I'm riding my fate. One trade at a time, I'm building the gate. From rags to riches, the future's so clear. Dollar signs singing as the profits appear. Hunter of breakouts, the market's my stage. I'm the king of this game, unleashing the rage. They doubted the vision, they laughed at the grind, but success isn't given, it's earned by design. Charting my story, block by block, in the future's market, I own the clock. From rags to riches, I've conquered the fear. Trading my passion, my purpose is clear. The Hunters Club rises, our anthem ignites. We're breaking the market, we own the nights. Before the dawn breaks open, I'm I'm glued to that screen. Tickers flashing, neon dreams in shades of red and green. My heart's in lockstep with the market's rise and fall. I've got orders standing by, waiting for the call. The charts are whispering patterns only I can discern. Candlesticks tell a story of profit and return. Will this contract take me higher? Will the bulls charge ahead? Or will I bail too late when the bears strike with dread? I'm day trading the futures, surfing waves on the line, riding margins of moments and fractions of time. With every tick of the clock, I'm leaning in for the score. Yeah, I'm chasing that lightning strike, hungry for more. From the S&P to the grains to the oils in the sea, I'm a lone wolf at the terminal, daring fate to agree. A scalper's heart beating fast, two eyes fixed on the prize. Breathing in adrenaline, my focus never dies. I'm searching through liquidity, looking for a break, building up positions that the timid won't take. Stop loss at the ready, I've got my guard in place, because in this battlefield you never know what you'll face. I'm day trading the futures, dancing on a wire, hedging faith against fear, fueled by inner fire. Just one good run from glory, but so close to despair. In that razor's edge arena, I'm a warrior aware. Every second can shape my fortune, can carve out my day. A symphony of data points guides the price I'll pay. Win or lose, I'm still here, strategy in hand, because tomorrow's another sunrise, another chance to stand. I'm day trading the futures, feeling each ebb and flow. I'll ride the waves of volatility wherever they go. Through the chaos and the calm, I'm forging my way, making faith from the patterns on my screen today. The clock may close the session, but the story never ends. In this world of futures trading, I find both foes and friends. I'll be back before the dawn, full of spirit and
I wake up early, eyes on the screen, trading the charts, living the dream. I know the game, I felt the heat, wins and losses, but I don't retreat. Every tick is a battle, every trade a fight. I slay the markets from morning to night. Losses come, but I hold my ground. Learning the lessons, I turn it around. No fear in my mind, I take the fall. I rise even stronger, standing tall. Every setback's a step I take. I never stop, I make the break. I slay the markets every single day. Wins and losses, I find my way. With eyes on the future, I press ahead. Never looking back, Even on down days, I know how to grow. Catching breakouts, reading the signs. No one controls me, the game is mine. I'm in the zone, I stick to my play. A warrior in the market, making my way. No fear in my mind, I take the fall. I rise even stronger, standing tall. Every setback's a step I take. I never stop, I make the break. I play the markets every single day. Wins or losses, I find my way. With eyes on the future, I press ahead. Never looking back, no fear or dread. I learn from the fall, I rise even fast. The market's a beast, but I'm built to last. I slay the markets, I don't turn away. Every loss is fuel for a brighter day. Losses are lessons, they make me strong. Each one's a step towards where I belong. I keep on grinding, I stay in the fight. With every new dawn, I'm ready to strike. I play the markets every single day. Wins or losses, I find my way. With eyes on the future, I press ahead. Never looking back, no fear or dread. I learn from the fall, I rise even fast. The market's a beast, but I'm built to last. I slay the markets, I don't turn away. Every loss is fuel for a brighter day. I keep on moving, no fear in my heart. Each day's a new chance, a brand new start. I slay the markets, nothing hold me back. With every step forward, I stay on track. I walk the charts, my eyes on the prize. Mapping out moves, I rise and I strive. With every breakout, I sharpen my skill. I make my own way, climb every hill. I built the tools, the strategy's tight. And now I'm here to share the light. Teaching the trade, showing the flow. Helping you grow so you can glow. Every candle tells a story, every trend is a clue. I've walked the path, now I'm guiding you. From highs to lows, we'll break through the noise. Together we'll trade, together we'll rise. I'm the breakout hunter, carving the way. Helping you find the freedom today. With charts in our hands, we'll take control. Together we're reaching every goal. Follow the signals, trust your skill. With every trade we climb the hill. I'm the breakout hunter, lighting the path. For your financial freedom, no looking back. I've built the strategies brick by brick. Now I teach you how to make it click. From candlesticks to trends, from pullbacks to breaks. We'll ride the waves, no more mistakes. Step in the zone where knowledge flows. With every lesson learned, your confidence grows. No more guessing, no more fear. I'm right beside you, the way is clear. Every candle tells a story, every trend is a clue. I've walked the path, now I'm guiding you. From highs to lows, we'll break through the noise. Together we'll trade, together we'll rise. I'm the breakout hunter, carving the way. Helping you find the freedom today. With charts in our hands, we'll take control. Together we're reaching every goal. Follow the signals, trust your skill. With every trade we climb the hill. I'm the breakout hunter, lighting the path. For your financial freedom, no looking back. You hold the power, you got the tools. Breaking out of the system, rewriting the rules. No limits, no chains, no clock to wind. We're building a life one trade at a time. I'm the breakout hunter, carving the way. Helping you find the freedom today. With charts in our hands, we'll take control. Together we're reaching every goal. Follow the signals, trust your skill. With every trade we climb the hill. I'm the breakout hunter, lighting the path. For your financial freedom, no looking back. We're breaking the chains, we're building our fate. The breakout's here now, elevate. You've got the vision, you've got the drive. Now step in the market, let's come alive. hands out in the sun, chasing the clock till the day is done. Sweat on my brow, dirt on my face, but I knew deep down I need a change of pace. Trading hours for dollars, it wasn't enough. Life was a grind and the work was tough, but I found a way. Learn the markets flow. With every candle my future starts to grow. I've been breaking my back, but I found the key. Trading the charts to set me free. Now I'm building a path for life that's strong, a legacy my kids will carry on. From hands in the dirt to hands on the charts, I learned the skills to make a new start. With every trade I'm breaking the chains, building the future, easing the pain. I pass it down, show them the way, so they can have more than I did one day. From hands in the dirt to minds that are free, I'm trading the future for my family. The whistle blows, the shift's complete, but I'm not done, I refuse defeat. I study the markets, I learn the grind, building a life that'll stand the test of time. No more just working to get by, I found a way to touch the sky, teaching my kids the lessons I've gained, so they can rise above the strain. I've been breaking my back, but I found the key. Trading the charts to set me free. Now I'm building a path for life that's strong, a legacy my kids will carry on. From hands in the dirt to hands on the charts, I've learned the skills to make a new start. With every trade I'm breaking the chains, building the future, easing the pain. I pass it down, show them the way, so they can have more than I did one day. From hands in the dirt to minds that are free, I'm trading the future for my family. The whistle blows, the shift's complete, but I'm not done, I refuse defeat. I study the markets, I learn the grind, building a life that'll stand the test of time. No more just working to get by, I found a way to touch the sky, teaching my kids the lessons I've gained, so they can rise above the fray. I've been breaking my back, but I found the key. Trading the charts to set me free. Now I'm building the path, a life that's strong, a legacy my kids will carry on. From hands in the dirt to hands on the charts, I learn the skills to make a new start. With every trade I'm breaking the chains, building the future, easing the pain. I'll pass it down, show them the way, so they can have more than I did one day. From hands in the dirt to minds that are free, I'm trading the future for my family. Whistle blows, shift's complete, but I'm not done, I refuse defeat. I study the markets, I learn the grind, building a life that'll stand the test of time. No more just working till the sun goes down, I'm paving the road, I'm turning around. From hands in the dirt to hands on the screen, building a life where we live the dream. I wake up early, eyes on the screen, trading the charts, living the dream. I know the game, I felt the heat, wins and losses, but I don't retreat. Every tick is a battle, every trade a fight. I slay the markets from morning to night. Losses come, but I hold my ground. Learning the lessons, I turn it around. No fear in my mind, I take the fall. I rise even stronger, standing tall. Every setback's a step I take. I never stop, I make the break. I slay the markets every single day. Wins and losses, I find my way. With eyes on the future, I press ahead. Never looking back, no fear or dread. I learn from the fall, I rise even fast. The market's a beast, but I'm built to last. I slay the markets, I don't turn away. Every loss is fuel for a brighter day. I've seen red days, I've seen the dips, but I don't flinch, I don't lose grip. I study the moves, I master the flow. Even on down days, I know how to grow. Catching breakouts, reading the signs. No one controls me, the game is mine. I'm in the zone, I stick to my play. A warrior in the market, making my way. No fear in my mind, I take the fall. I rise even stronger, standing tall. Every setback's a step I take. I never stop, I make the break. I slay the markets every single day. Wins or losses, I find my way. With eyes on the future, I press ahead. Never looking back, no fear or dread. I learn from the fall, I rise even fast. The market's a beast, but I'm built to last. I slay the markets, I don't turn away. Every loss is fuel for a brighter day. Losses are lessons, they make me strong. Each one's a step towards where I belong. I keep on grinding, I stay in the fight. With every new
Well, we are just looking at a ranging mess here. Nothing to do.
markets every single day. Wins or losses,
Not gonna.
with eyes on the future.
Oh, flash, blue sky.
Looking back,
Sale. Till the 21st. Hold on a second. You guys might want to see this. I was just asking me about it. Plus, it's in the announcements channel right here. He was about to get an account from him. So let me.
Started with nothing, just a dream in my hand, charts and candles. I took a stand. Futures market,
Didn't put.
legends are made, risk and reward. I dance in the trade. Wake up,
There it is.
no sleep in my eyes.
Just posted it.
Wrinkle block stacking, I'm chasing the highs. They said it's a gamble, they said I'd lose, but I studied the lines and paid my dues.
Basically, get any account for $100 again.
Battle each day, but I'm locked in the zone. Let the music play. From margin calls to momentum streaks. Now my account's talking, yeah, it speaks. From rags to riches, I'm breaking the chains, turning losses to lessons, riding through the pain, scalping the noise. I'm riding my fate, one trade at a time. I'm building the gate. From rags to riches, the future's so clear. Dollar signs singing as the profits appear.
It might just sit here and range all day. He's right. It might. It might not. I don't know.
I'm the king of this
I'm gonna wait for this break.
in the rage.
And that's it.
Whispers, but I hold my ground.
Can't get it. We can't get it.
The plan's sharp, I don't
Nothing we can do about that.
volume spikes, I'm ahead of the trend. The market's my ally, my loss is my friend. Screens glowing like the Vegas lights, but this ain't luck, it's earned through nights. Countless hours, the grind is raw. Every tick closer to the life I saw. Blood, sweat, charts, it's the trader's creed. Patience and timing, that's all I need. No shortcuts here, I'm playing it smart. The futures I trade reflect my heart. From rags to riches, I'm breaking the chains, turning losses to lessons, riding through the pain, scalping the noise. I'm riding my fate, one trade at a time. I'm building the gate. From rags to riches, the future's so clear. Dollar signs singing as the profits appear. Hunter of breakouts, the market's my stage. I'm the king of this game, unleashing the rage. They doubted the vision, they laughed at the grind, but success isn't given, it's earned by design. Charting my story, block by block, in the future's market, I own the clock. From rags to riches, I've conquered the fear. Trading my passion, my purpose is clear. The Hunters Club rises, our anthem ignites. We're breaking the market, we own